Welcome back to another edition of the CEO's Blog. John, thank you for joining. How are you?
I'm well. Yourself?
I'm well. You've been very busy travelling around the state.
Oh, we've had the Carnival of Cups, a triple header last weekend, but all great meetings.
And all roads lead to Bathurst now, with the Gold Crown kicking off on Friday.
Certainly do. And once again, the aura of the Gold Crown just draws everyone in. But we've got the 4 Tiara heats on Friday. We've got 6 Gold Crown heats on Saturday, and we've got the Trotters Coronet. So it's great racing for these younger horses, and when we breed a horse, that's what we aspire to.
Well, there'll be also horses available to be purchased on the Sunday at the Bathurst yearling sale, and there's no racing on that day either.
No racing in New South Wales. So we want to provide every owner an opportunity, or trainer an opportunity to go to Bathurst and of course support our breeders. But it's a very strong catalogue. The APG sale was strong. This is another sale that we hope replicates that. But opportunity to buy some good horses out of that sale.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, we've seen some nice horses come through that sale, like our Uncle Sam.
Our Uncle Sam, he's probably the pin-up horse, if we forget Tiger Tara, of course, in New South Wales, just for the sheer fact that he was such an inexpensive purchase. Chris Frisby did the great job there in selecting that horse. So anyone can buy their champion at an affordable price, and Bathurst is a place where they can do it.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay, well, we touched on it just before about the Carnival of Cups. Busy weekend, Broken Hill on the Friday, Young on the Saturday, and Inverell on the Sunday.
Yeah, Friday night at Broken Hill, there's nothing better. When it comes to Carnival of Cups, all the clubs provide something special, but Broken Hill really go out of their way for their area. A big crowd, massive crowd. I think they gave away 30-something push bikes to all the kids in the crowd, and a lot of kids there. But great racing, different atmosphere, different size track. Rod Smith, of course, was there. Kenny Brown was there, the chairman and the board member, and I was there, and it was just a great night.
Okay, and
Young again. Once again, great racing. High quality racing. The chairman, Rod Smith, attended Young, and that club always puts on a good race meeting, and we had some quality racing. And then we rolled into Inverell on the Sunday. I travelled to Inverell. It looked a bit dicey there at one stage with the rain. A huge thunderstorm just before the first race. We put the races back an hour, but the track came up perfectly. All compliments go to the club there. Small club, 2 meetings a year. They really dig in, and I must say, one of their sponsors, Kevin Pay and his son Darren, the work, a lot of it is voluntary or donated to the club with the preparation of that track. It was just great to be there, and it's Carnival of Cups. It's what it brings people out. Good crowds at all 3 venues. Yeah,
no, that's great. Young have had a busy couple of days, haven't they? Well, they had their Carnival of Cups on Saturday night, and they raced on Wednesday night as well. Yeah,
the Nzwahr Memorial was the feature there, and it's so good that so many people remember Nick, and it's only been 12 months basically since he was tragically killed in a car accident. But no, it was a great organisational by the club, by David and Rachel Micallef, Tracy Lamb, Gary Cummins. They combined with the people at the Shepparton Club, and I must compliment Beck Cartwright there for the work she did. And they had a 2-track championship, and of course there has to be a winner, and it was a Victorian on this occasion, but Blake Micallef certainly flew the flag high for New South Wales.
Yeah, well, in terms of the results, it was ironic actually, because in Shepparton, Cody Rockenberger and Blake Micallef won the 2 heats there, both New South Wales drivers, and on Wednesday night, as you just said, Brad Chisholm won the two heats at Young.
Yeah, and so it should be. Great young drivers right through this series, and from all reports, what I was told, David Micallef did a lot of the chaperoning for the New South Wales drivers down to Shepparton and brought them back. A wonderful group of young people, and as I say, it's very very right that we remember young Nick.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay, John, let's talk about the Breeders' Challenge.
Well, as we mentioned last week, the board elected to increase the prize money for the regional finals. They're now Group 2 and $50,000 races. They will be held on Sunday, August the 4th in Wagga, and they will rotate. So this year it's Newcastle, Wagga. The following year it's Newcastle. Then we come back to Bathurst. But the mail out's gone out this week for all the people who have horses sustained in the series. So what I recommend is carefully read your paperwork, do what you need to do if you need to do anything, and make sure you're in this really rich series. Okay,
so make sure you check the letterbox.
Check the letterbox. Remember, Alabar's the sponsor of our Breeders' Challenge, and while you're at it, start thinking about where your mare might be going next year, because Alabar, they have a great range of stallions.
Okay, well, slightly on that note, let's talk about Drought Assistance, John. We've mentioned it before, but yeah, it's been extended.
Yeah, it's been extended, and we have mentioned it before. It runs through now to the 30th of June, but what's really important, we must balance the books with everything we do, with all this funding. Those people who may not as yet have submitted an application, if you have a delivery in 2018, a freight delivery in 2018, that's what we're covering, you need to get that in, your application, before the 31st of March. So we do have to work our funding out, and we can't be receiving really late applications. So it's the freight subsidy for those deliveries in 2018 that needs to be in by the 31st. Otherwise, we want to pay the people. We want to subsidise this cost. So it's a good idea to get your applications in when you receive the freight, and then we can deal with it and work back the money back to you, all our stakeholders, as soon as possible.
Yeah, okay. So, and they can find more information at the Harness Racing New South Wales website as well.
Yeah, on the website, they find the information. They also find the application forms. Just go ahead and fill the form in, lodge it, and we'll deal. We work on these on a weekly basis, so we have a reasonably quick turnaround if all the paperwork is completed to the requirements.
Okay, fantastic. All right, John, do you have any other news for us?
Only get ready for the Bathurst Gold Crown Carnival. Always the best. If you can't be there, of course, watch it on Sky Channel. But yeah, it's just exciting time of the year.
Yeah, bumper 2 weeks, isn't it?
Absolutely.
All right, look forward to it. Well, thank you for your time as always.
My pleasure, Amanda.